Hello everyone, and welcome to English Polar. I'm so happy that you are here today. In this video, we are going to talk about something very special, something that can truly change your life. We will talk about how to become the best version of yourself. Before we begin, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to receive notifications of our new videos. We make English learning easy, interesting, and full of real-life lessons that help you grow not only in English, but also in life. So let's begin. Take a deep breath, relax your mind, and listen carefully. Becoming the best version of yourself does not mean being perfect. It does not mean comparing yourself to others. It means growing slowly, improving your mind, and learning how to live with peace, confidence, and happiness. Many people in this world feel lost. They don't know what they want. They follow others blindly. They spend time on things that do not help them grow. They copy people from social media, wear the same clothes, and speak the same words, but inside, they feel empty. To become the best version of yourself, you must first know yourself. That is the first and most important step. Ask yourself, who am I? What makes me happy? What do I love to do? What kind of person do I want to be in the future? These questions may look simple, but they are very deep. When you ask them honestly, your mind begins to wake up. You start to see that you are not living for others. You are living for yourself, for your own growth, and your own peace. Let's take one simple example. Imagine a person who always tries to make everyone happy. He says yes to everything. He helps people even when he is tired. He gives his time, his energy, his heart, but still, people are not happy with him. He feels sad and weak because he thinks he is not good enough. But the truth is, he never took time to ask, what do I want? That is why he feels lost. You see, to become your best self, you must stop trying to please everyone. You must start listening to your inner voice. Your inner voice is your best teacher. It knows what is right for you. It knows what gives you peace. But most people don't listen. They are too busy following others. Now, let's talk about self-awareness. Self-awareness means knowing who you are and what you are feeling. It means understanding your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. When you are aware of yourself, you can control your behavior. You can control your anger, your sadness, and your reactions. You can stop and think before you act. Let's say someone says something bad to you. Your first reaction might be to shout or fight. But if you are self-aware, you will stop and think. You will say to yourself, this person's words do not define me. I know who I am. Then you will smile and walk away. That is power. That is being your best version, not by fighting, but by choosing peace. Becoming your best self is not about how you look. It's about how you think. A beautiful face can fade, but a beautiful mind shines forever. When your thoughts are kind, calm, and clear, you look beautiful from the inside. That beauty never dies. So, the first step is knowing yourself, and the second step is accepting yourself. Yes, accepting. You must accept that you are not perfect, and that's okay. You have made mistakes. We all have. But those mistakes don't make you a bad person. They make you human. They make you wiser. They help you learn. Many people keep thinking about their past. They say, I wish I had done better. I wish I was smarter. I wish I was different. But wishes don't change the past. Only learning from the past can help you grow. So, instead of saying, I wish, say, next time, I will try again. Forgive yourself. Forgive your mistakes. Let them go. Carry only the lessons, not the pain. And remember, when you accept yourself, you stop pretending. You stop acting for others. You start living freely. You smile because you want to, not because you must. That is true confidence. Now, another step to become your best self is discipline. Discipline means doing the right thing even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early, reading, practicing English, exercising, working hard, even when you are tired. Because success does not come from luck. It comes from discipline. Think about this. You want to speak English fluently. You watch many videos, you listen to podcasts, you make plans, but you don't practice daily. Will you improve? Number. Because knowledge without action is nothing. Every great person in the world became great through discipline, not through luck. So, if you want to be your best version, start building habits. Wake up early. Read at least 1 page daily. Write your thoughts. Exercise. Speak positive words. And most importantly, keep learning. Learning keeps you alive. Learning gives you purpose. When you learn, your mind opens. You start to understand yourself and the world better. You stop complaining and start acting. Also, be careful of your environment. The people you spend time with can either lift you up or bring you down. If you stay around negative people, you start thinking negatively. But if you stay with kind, positive, and honest people, you will grow. So choose your circle wisely. Talk to people who motivate you. Avoid those who always gossip, complain, or criticize. You don't have to hate them, just keep your distance and protect your peace. Your peace is your most valuable gift. Don't let anyone take it away. When you are peaceful, you think clearly. You make better decisions. You stay calm even in problems. Peace gives you strength. Now, let's talk about focus. To become your best self, you must focus on your goals. Don't try to do everything at once. Start with one small goal and give it your full attention. For example, if your goal is to improve English, then make a plan. Spend at least 30 minutes daily practicing English, listening, speaking, or writing. Make it part of your life, just like eating or sleeping. Don't rush. Be patient. Great things take time. A seed doesn't become a tree in one day. It needs sunlight, water, care, and time. You also need time. Trust your process. Also, do not compare your journey with others. Everyone has a different path. Maybe someone learns faster than you. That's okay. Your speed does not matter. Your direction does. Just keep moving forward, step by step. And whenever you feel low, tell yourself, I am learning. I am growing. I am getting better every day. These simple words can give you hope and energy. Let's also talk about gratitude. Gratitude means being thankful for what you have. When you say thank you, you feel happier. When you focus on your blessings, you stop complaining. Gratitude turns your normal day into a happy day. Every morning, take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for your life. Thank you for your family. Thank you for your health. Thank you for a new chance to grow. This simple habit can change your whole mindset. And remember, happiness is not in things. It's in your thoughts. If your mind is positive, even small things will make you happy. But if your mind is negative, even big things will not satisfy you. So, take care of your thoughts. They create your world. If you think good, you live good. If you think bad, you feel bad. It's that simple. Your best version begins in your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant good thoughts, you will grow flowers of joy, confidence, and success. But if you plant bad thoughts, you will grow weeds of fear and doubt. So, every day, water your mind with positive thinking. Be kind to yourself. Don't call yourself stupid, lazy, or useless. You are learning. You are growing. You are trying. That's enough. Don't let negative words live inside your mind. Every morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. I am strong. I am becoming better every day. Say it with love and truth, because what you say to yourself becomes your reality. And yes, mistakes will happen. You will fall. You will fail. But that's normal. Every fall teaches you something new. Don't fear failure. Fear giving up. People who become their best version never give up. They keep trying. They stand again and again. That's how they grow. That's how they become strong. So, from today, make a promise to yourself. You will not stop. You will not doubt yourself. You will move forward, slowly, calmly, and confidently. Becoming the best version of yourself is not a one-day job. It's a life journey. Every day, you will learn something new about yourself. Every day, you will get a little better. And one day, you will look back and smile, because you will realize how far you have come. When you start walking on the path of becoming your best version, you will face many challenges. Sometimes you will feel tired. Sometimes you will feel lost. Sometimes people will not understand you. And sometimes you will doubt yourself. But remember one thing. Every great journey has difficult roads. The road to success, peace, and self-growth is never easy. But it is always worth it. Every time you feel weak, remind yourself why you started. Ask yourself, what was my reason? Maybe you want to live a peaceful life. Maybe you want to be confident. Maybe you want to improve your English, your skills, or your mindset. Your reason is your energy. It gives you power to continue when everything seems hard. You don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to feel sad for a while. But never stop. Even if you move slowly, just keep moving. Because slow progress is still progress. In life, small steps matter more than big jumps. Big jumps are rare, but small steps happen every day. If you take one small positive step daily, after 1 year, your life will change completely. That's how real growth happens. Slowly, quietly, and steadily. Another important part of becoming your best self is self-respect. Self-respect means valuing yourself. It means knowing your worth and not letting anyone treat you badly. Many people lose their self-respect because they are afraid to say no. They allow others to use them, control them, or hurt them. But a person who respects himself or herself knows when to say, "This is not okay." You can be kind and still have strong boundaries. You can help others and still protect your peace. Self-respect does not mean being rude. It means knowing your limits. When you respect yourself, others will respect you too. Always remember, the way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. If you love yourself, people will love you. If you ignore yourself, people will ignore you too. So, give yourself the same care and attention you give to others. Now, let's talk about self-talk. The words you say to yourself every day build your life. If you say, "I can't do it," you will believe it. If you say, "I'm not good enough," your mind will accept it. But if you say, "I can learn," "I can grow," "I can do better," your brain will start working in that direction. Your mind is like a computer. Whatever command you give, it follows. So, give it positive commands. Say kind things to yourself. Tell yourself, "I am learning. I am trying. I am improving. This is how you train your mind for success. Also, remember to practice patience. Patience is the secret power of strong people. Everything beautiful takes time. Flowers don't bloom overnight. You can't learn English fluently in one day. You can't become strong in 1 week, but with patience and daily effort, everything becomes possible. Patience means trusting the process. It means understanding that good things come slowly but surely. When you are patient, you stay calm and positive, even when things are not going your way. Sometimes, people want quick results. They start something new, like learning English or improving their habits, but they give up after a few days because they don't see progress. They say, "It's not working." But progress is not always visible. Sometimes it happens inside you, in your thoughts, in your confidence, in your attitude. Even when you don't see it, your mind is changing. That's why you must keep going. And yes, one day, suddenly, you will see the result. You will realize that your speaking has improved. Your confidence has grown. Your life feels lighter and more peaceful. That day, you will thank yourself for not giving up. Also, don't be afraid of change. Change is necessary for growth. Nothing stays the same forever. Your body changes, your mind changes, your life changes. And that's okay. If you want to become your best self, you must accept change with open arms. Change may feel uncomfortable at first. Your comfort zone will try to pull you back. It will whisper, "Stay here. Don't take risks. Don't try new things." But remember, comfort zones never create strong people. Growth happens only when you step out of comfort. So, if you want to improve your English, start speaking even if you make mistakes. If you want to become confident, start talking to people, even if your voice shakes. If you want to change your habits, start with one small habit today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The best time is now. Every great person you know started small. They didn't know everything at the beginning. They just believed in themselves and started. You can do the same. Now, let's talk about one more thing. Consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, every day, even when you don't feel like it. You can't become your best version by doing something once. You must repeat it daily until it becomes part of your life. For example, if you want to improve your English, practice every day, even if it's just 10 minutes. If you want to get fit, exercise every day, even if it's a small walk. If you want to grow mentally, read or listen to something positive every day. Consistency builds habits, and habits build your future. Think of water dropping on a stone. One drop cannot change the stone. But if water keeps dropping in the same place for years, it makes a hole in the stone. That is the power of consistency. It looks small, but it can create big changes. Sometimes you will not feel motivated. That's normal. Motivation comes and goes. But discipline and consistency keep you going even when motivation disappears. So, don't depend only on motivation. Create a system. For example, set a time for learning English daily, maybe in the morning or before sleeping. Make it a rule, not a choice. When you do that, your brain will learn to follow it automatically. Also, reward yourself for your small wins. If you practice English for 7 days in a row, say, "Well done," to yourself. Celebrate your small efforts because they are steps toward your best version. Now, another important part of your growth is forgiveness. To become your best self, you must learn to forgive, not only others, but also yourself. Holding anger or pain inside you makes your heart heavy. It stops you from moving forward. But when you forgive, you free yourself. Forgiveness does not mean that what others did was right. It means you choose peace over pain. You choose to move on. You choose to heal. When you forgive, you open space in your heart for happiness and light. Also, forgive yourself. You have made mistakes, but that's okay. You are human. You are learning. Don't carry guilt forever. Say to yourself, I forgive myself for the past. I am ready for a new beginning. This one sentence can change how you feel about your life. Now let's talk about kindness. Kindness is a language everyone understands. When you are kind to others, you make the world a little brighter. And when you are kind to yourself, you make your life more peaceful. You don't have to do big things to be kind. A small smile, a kind word, a helping hand. These are small actions that can make a big difference. The best version of yourself is not just successful, it's also kind. Because real strength is soft, not hard. Real strength comes from love, not anger. Also, take care of your mental health. Your mind is your most important space. If your mind is full of worry, fear, or stress, you can't grow. You must clean your thoughts just like you clean your room. Spend some time daily in silence. Meditate, walk, breathe deeply, or just sit quietly and think. Silence heals. It helps you listen to your heart. You don't have to live a busy life all the time. You need peace too. Don't run after everything. Sometimes just stop and look around. Enjoy the little things. The sound of birds, a cup of tea, a smile from a friend, the warmth of sunlight. These moments make life beautiful. Becoming your best version means balancing your life. Work hard, but also rest. Learn, but also enjoy. Give, but also take care of yourself. This balance makes you strong and happy. And yes, never forget the power of gratitude and positivity. When you focus on good things, you attract more good things. When you speak positive words, your energy changes. You start to see beauty in everything. Every morning, say to yourself, today will be a good day. Even if it's not perfect, your mind will find something good in it. This habit will change your whole life slowly. So, becoming the best version of yourself is a mix of many small things. Knowing yourself, accepting yourself, staying disciplined, being patient, kind, and positive. It's about growing from inside, not outside. It's about building a heart that stays calm in storms and a mind that stays hopeful in darkness. You are not in competition with anyone. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Try to be a little better every day. That's enough. That's the real success. And one day, you will realize that you have become not the richest, not the most famous, but the most peaceful version of yourself. That is true happiness. That is real success. When you start living as your best version, something beautiful happens inside you. You start feeling more peaceful. You stop worrying too much about what others think. You begin to enjoy your own company. You understand that life is not a race. It is a journey. You begin to live more slowly, more meaningfully, and more kindly. In this part, let's talk about how you can keep growing in this journey. Becoming your best self is not a one-time thing. It's something you build every single day through your choices, your actions, and your thoughts. Every morning when you wake up, you get a new chance. You get a fresh page to write on. The mistakes of yesterday are gone. The sadness of yesterday is past. What matters is what you do today. That's why every morning, begin with a small positive thought. Say to yourself, today I will try my best. That's all you need, your best. Not perfect, not amazing, not extraordinary, just your best, because your best is always enough. Now, let's talk about one important skill that helps you become your best version. Emotional control. Emotional control means not letting your emotions control you. It means staying calm even when things go wrong. It means not shouting when you are angry, not crying when you are frustrated, and not giving up when you are tired. Your emotions are like waves in the sea. Sometimes they are small and peaceful, sometimes big and strong. But remember, you are not the waves, you are the ocean. Waves come and go, but the ocean remains deep and still. When you learn to stay calm, you can solve problems better. You can think clearly. You can make good decisions. But when you let anger or fear control you, you make mistakes. That's why emotional control is very important in life. If you want to improve this skill, try this simple exercise. Whenever you feel angry, stop for a moment and take a deep breath. Don't speak immediately. Just breathe and count to 5. This small pause gives your brain time to calm down. It helps you respond wisely instead of reacting blindly. Another way to control emotions is to change your thoughts. If something bad happens, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "What can I learn from this?" When you change your question, your mind changes too. You stop feeling like a victim and start feeling like a learner. Now, let's talk about confidence. Confidence is not about being louder than others. It's not about being perfect or showing off. Real confidence is quiet. It comes from believing in yourself. It comes from knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. If you want to build confidence, you have to face your fears. Every time you do something that scares you, your confidence grows. For example, if you are afraid to speak English, start small. Say 1 sentence a day, then 2 sentences. Then have a short conversation. Slowly, your fear will disappear. Confidence also grows when you keep your promises to yourself. If you say you will do something and then do it, your mind starts trusting you. Every time you keep a promise, you become stronger inside. But if you keep breaking promises, your mind loses trust in you. So, make small promises and keep them. That's how self-trust is built. You can say, "I will read for 10 minutes today." When you do it, your confidence grows. You can say, "I will practice English speaking today." When you do it, you feel proud. These small wins are the roots of big confidence. Also, stop comparing yourself with others. Comparison kills joy. It makes you forget your own progress. Everyone has a different story, a different background, and a different journey. The only person you should compare yourself with is the person you were yesterday. If you are even 1 step better than yesterday, that is progress. Celebrate that. Be proud of that. Because small improvements lead to big results. Another important thing for your growth is focus. In today's world, it's easy to lose focus. There are so many distractions: phones, social media, noise, and endless information. But if you want to become your best version, you must learn to focus your energy. Focus is like sunlight through a magnifying glass. When sunlight spreads everywhere, it warms things a little. But when sunlight is focused through a lens, it can start a fire. The same is true for your mind. If your thoughts are everywhere, you do nothing properly. But if your thoughts are focused, you can achieve anything. So, focus on what really matters to you. Decide what you want to improve in your life. Maybe you want to improve your English, your career, or your health. Then, give your time and energy to that goal. Don't waste your time on things that don't help you grow. A focused mind is a powerful mind. If you train your mind to focus for 30 minutes every day without distraction, your productivity will double. You will start finishing tasks faster and with better results. One simple way to build focus is by doing one thing at a time. Don't try to do many things together. When you eat, just eat. When you read, just read. When you talk, just talk. When you study, just study. This habit builds mindfulness. It means being fully present in the moment. Mindfulness is another secret to becoming your best self. It helps you live in the now. Many people are not living in the present. They are either stuck in the past or worried about the future. But the truth is, life is happening only now. This moment is your real life. When you live in the present, you feel calm. You notice small joys. You feel thankful. You stop rushing and start living. You speak better. You listen better, and you understand people better. That's why mindfulness is so powerful. Now let's talk about goals and purpose. If you want to become your best version, you must have a goal, something that gives direction to your life. Without goals, life feels empty. You wake up, eat, work, sleep, and repeat. But when you have a goal, your life gets meaning. Your goal doesn't have to be big. It can be simple, like I want to speak English fluently, or I want to be kinder, or I want to live a healthy life. Whatever your goal is, write it down. When you write your goals, your brain takes them seriously. Then make a small plan. What can you do daily to reach that goal? For example, if your goal is to improve English, your daily plan can be 1. Listen to one English podcast. 2. Write 3 sentences in English. 3. Read for 10 minutes. 4. Speak to yourself in English for 5 minutes. If you do these small steps every day, you will improve more than you can imagine. The secret is consistency and focus. Also, don't forget your purpose. Purpose is deeper than goals. It's your reason for living. It's the thing that makes you feel alive. Your purpose may be to help people, to teach, to create, to share, or to grow. When you live with purpose, you feel satisfied even when life is difficult. Purpose gives you strength when motivation disappears. It reminds you why you started your journey. That's why, when you do anything, learning, working, helping, do it with purpose. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? If your reason is strong, you will never give up. Now let's talk about positive habits. Habits shape your life more than you think. What you do every day becomes who you are. If you have good habits, your life improves naturally. If you have bad habits, life becomes hard. So start building habits that support your growth. Wake up early. Make your bed. Read something positive. Drink water. Move your body. Speak politely. Practice English. Be thankful. These small habits will slowly change your entire life. Also, remove one bad habit at a time. Maybe you use your phone too much. Maybe you sleep late. Maybe you waste time on useless videos. Don't try to fix everything in one day. Start with one small thing. Say, today I will use my phone only after finishing my work. Or, tonight I will sleep 30 minutes earlier. Step by step, you will win. Discipline and habits are like 2 wings. With both, you can fly toward your best self. Another thing that helps is learning new things. Every time you learn something new, your brain grows stronger. You start seeing the world differently. You become more confident and open-minded. Learning is not only about school or books. You can learn from people, from experiences, from mistakes, from travel, or even from silence. So, stay curious. Ask questions. Read. Listen. Observe. The more you learn, the more powerful you become. And finally, one more key to becoming your best self is gratitude and humility. No matter how much you grow, stay humble. Never think you are better than others. Everyone is fighting their own battles. Respect everyone, from a cleaner to a teacher, from a child to an old person. Kindness and respect make you truly great. Gratitude keeps your heart soft and your spirit alive. When you are thankful, you attract peace. When you are humble, you attract respect. These two together make you shine from inside. So, becoming the best version of yourself means living with awareness, purpose, gratitude, and peace. It means walking every day with honesty and love for yourself and for others. It means choosing growth over comfort, kindness over anger, and peace over drama. It means becoming a person who spreads light, not darkness. And remember, even when no one sees your effort, keep going. You are not doing it to impress anyone. You are doing it to improve yourself. Your reward will come quietly, in the form of peace, confidence, and happiness. And that is worth more than anything else in the world. When we start to improve ourselves, we must remember that life is not a race. It is not about reaching the finish line first. It is about growing every day, little by little. Becoming the best version of yourself is not something that happens in one day or 1 week. It is a journey that takes time, patience, and kindness toward yourself. Sometimes you will move fast. Sometimes you will move slow. But what matters most is that you keep moving forward. Every person in this world has a different journey. Some people grow through learning new things. Some grow through helping others. Some grow by facing pain and difficult times. You have to understand that your path will never be the same as someone else's. So stop comparing your life with others. When you compare, you take away your happiness. You begin to feel small and weak. But the truth is, you are already enough. You just need to believe it. Focus on your own growth, your own timing, and your own purpose. To become the best version of yourself, you need to start living with awareness. Awareness means being conscious about what you are doing, what you are thinking, and how you are feeling. Many people live like robots. They wake up, go to work, eat, and sleep without really thinking about what they are doing. But when you become aware, you start to notice small details. You notice your emotions, your reactions, your habits. You realize that some of your habits are good and some are holding you back. For example, when you feel angry, do you notice why you are angry? Or do you just shout without thinking? When you become aware, you stop for a moment and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? This question is powerful. It helps you understand yourself better. It helps you stay calm. Slowly, you learn to respond instead of react. That is self-improvement in action. Another important thing is self-discipline. Without discipline, you cannot reach your goals. Self-discipline means doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early when you want to sleep more. It means studying when you want to watch movies. It means practicing your English when you feel lazy. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And once you make it a part of your life, everything becomes easier. But discipline does not mean you have to be hard on yourself. You can be kind and still be strong. Sometimes you need to rest. Sometimes you need to take a break. Becoming your best version is not about being perfect. It's about being balanced. You must learn when to push yourself and when to relax. Remember, if you try to do everything at once, you will burn out. Small and steady steps always work better than big and sudden changes. Now let's talk about the people around you. The people you spend your time with can either build you or break you. If you are surrounded by negative people who always complain, criticize, or gossip, you will slowly become like them. But if you are surrounded by people who encourage you, support you, and inspire you, you will start to grow. That's why it's important to choose your circle wisely. You don't need many friends. You just need a few real ones who truly care about your growth and happiness. Sometimes you have to walk alone. And that's okay. Many great people grew stronger when they were alone. Being alone helps you think deeply. It helps you discover who you really are. Don't be afraid of silence. In silence, your mind becomes clear, and your heart becomes strong. Another step toward becoming your best version is learning to let go of the past. Many people stay stuck because they keep holding on to past mistakes, regrets, or pain. They think about what they could have done differently. But the past is gone. You can learn from it, but you cannot live in it. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. When you let go, you make space for new energy, new happiness, and new growth. You must also stop worrying about what other people think of you. The truth is, people will always have opinions. Some will like you. Some won't. You cannot control that. What you can control is your own actions, your own values, and your own peace. When you live for others' approval, you lose yourself. But when you live by your own principles, you become powerful and free. Let's talk about one more beautiful quality: gratitude. Gratitude means being thankful for what you have. When you are thankful, your mind becomes peaceful. You stop complaining about what you don't have, and you start appreciating what you do have. Each morning, think of 3 things you are thankful for. It could be your family, your health, your home, or even the sunshine. Gratitude changes your mood, your thoughts, and your energy. It attracts more good things into your life. Now imagine a version of yourself who lives with awareness, discipline, gratitude, and peace. That version of you wakes up early, smiles often, speaks kindly, and helps others. That version is not perfect, but it is growing every day. That is who you are becoming. Every choice you make today is building that version, but sometimes the journey becomes difficult. You may feel lost, confused, or tired. You may question if you are doing enough. In those moments, don't give up. Every person who ever became great felt the same way. The difference is, they kept going. You don't need to see the whole path. Just take one step at a time. Trust the process. You are growing, even if you don't see it yet. Let's talk about your mind again. Your thoughts create your world. If you think negatively, you will see everything as a problem. If you think positively, you will see every problem as a lesson. That's why you must train your mind to stay positive. When you wake up, tell yourself, "Today is a good day. I will do my best." When something goes wrong, tell yourself, "It's okay. I can handle it." Positive thinking is not ignoring reality. It's choosing to see hope in every situation. And do not forget to take care of your body. Your mind and body are connected. Eat healthy food, drink enough water, sleep well, and move your body. Exercise is not only for fitness, it also helps your mind stay active and strong. When you take care of your body, you feel more confident and energetic. And when your energy is good, you can do anything. Learning new things is also an important part of growth. Keep reading, listening, and exploring. Learn new skills, new words, new languages, new ideas. Every time you learn something, you open another door in your life. The best version of you is always learning, always curious, always improving. Now, let's talk about kindness. Kindness is one of the strongest powers in the world. When you are kind to others, you make their day better and your own heart happier. Say nice words. Help someone in need. Smile. These small actions create a big impact. You never know what someone is going through. Your one act of kindness could be the reason someone doesn't give up. Also, Learn to be kind to yourself. Sometimes you speak harshly to yourself in your mind. You say, I am not good enough, or I always fail. But you must change that. Speak to yourself like a friend. Say, I am trying my best, or I am learning. Your words matter. The way you speak to yourself decides how you feel about your life. Patience is another part of becoming your best version. In today's world, people want everything fast. But personal growth takes time. You cannot rush it. Just like a tree takes time to grow, you also need time to become strong. So don't be upset if things don't happen quickly. Keep watering your dreams. Keep working on your goals, and they will bloom when the right time comes. You also need to have a vision, a clear picture of who you want to be. Imagine the kind of person you want to become in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years. Write it down. Think about how that version of you walks, talks, thinks, and behaves. Then, start acting like that person today. If your future self is confident, speak confidently now. If your future self is disciplined, act disciplined now. Slowly, your actions will shape your reality. Sometimes, fear tries to stop you. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of change. But fear is not real. It is just a thought. It only becomes real if you believe it. Don't let fear control your decisions. Take small steps outside your comfort zone every day. Every time you face your fear, it becomes smaller. One day, you will look back and realize how strong you have become. So, my friend, remember this. You already have everything inside you to become your best version. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Start today, right where you are. Change your thoughts, improve your habits, and believe in your dreams. You are capable of amazing things. You just need to take the first step and keep going. When you decide to become your best self, you must understand one more truth. Life is not about being better than others. It is about being better than the person you were yesterday. You are your only competition. Every day, try to be a little kinder, a little wiser, and a little stronger than you were the day before. Even one small change matters. Improvement is a slow, quiet process that builds your character over time. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. The only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. People may doubt you, criticize you, or laugh at you. But their opinion does not define you. What defines you is your courage to stand tall, even when no one claps for you. Remember, many successful people were once ignored or rejected, but they believed in themselves and kept working, and that belief made all the difference. Self-belief is not about thinking you are perfect. It is about knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. Life is not always easy. Sometimes things go wrong. Plans fail. People disappoint you. You may feel lost. But even in those moments, you must tell yourself, I can get through this. That simple sentence can give you the strength to move forward. You have more power inside you than you realize. Many people wait for motivation to start something. They wait for the perfect time or the right feeling. But the truth is, motivation does not come first. Action does. When you start doing something, motivation comes later. For example, when you start exercising, reading, or learning English, you may not feel excited at first. But after doing it for a few days, you begin to feel good. You begin to see progress. That progress creates motivation. So don't wait. Start now, even if it feels hard. Every time you take action, you grow. Every time you keep your promise to yourself, you build self-respect. And self-respect is one of the most powerful things you can have. It makes you walk with confidence, speak with honesty, and live with peace. Never break promises to yourself. If you say you will do something, do it. Even small promises matter. When you do this, your mind starts to trust you. And when your mind trusts you, you become unstoppable. Sometimes, becoming your best self means facing uncomfortable truths. It means accepting your weaknesses. It means saying, "Yes, I made mistakes, but I can learn from them. Nobody is perfect. We all fail." But every failure is a lesson in disguise. When you fall, don't stay down. Get up, reflect, and try again. The best version of you is not the one who never falls. It's the one who never gives up. To become better, you must also take full responsibility for your life. Don't blame others for your problems. Don't wait for someone to save you. You are in charge of your own happiness and success. When you take responsibility, you gain control. When you blame others, you give your power away. Tell yourself, "My life is my choice. I will make it better." That attitude changes everything. Another important step is learning emotional control. Life will test you. People will hurt you. Situations will frustrate you. But you have a choice. You can react with anger, or you can respond with calmness. The best version of you knows when to walk away and when to speak up. It's not weakness to stay calm, it's wisdom. It means you understand that your peace is more valuable than proving you are right. Now let's talk about consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, even when it becomes boring. Great results don't come from big efforts once in a while. They come from small actions repeated daily. Read every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes. Practice English every day, even if it's only a few sentences. Exercise every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. These small daily habits build big changes over time. But while you are working on yourself, remember to enjoy the journey. Many people become so focused on reaching the destination that they forget to live in the present. Enjoy where you are now. Appreciate how far you have come. Smile more. Laugh more. Love more. Becoming your best version is not only about working hard, it's also about living fully. You also need to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves your time or attention. Some people only bring drama, negativity, or stress. Learn to say no without guilt. You are not being rude, you are protecting your peace. Choose to spend time with people who lift you up, not those who pull you down. Energy is precious. Give it only where it grows. Let's talk about forgiveness again, but deeper this time. Forgiveness is freedom. When you hold anger or hate, you are the one who suffers. Forgiveness does not mean you forget what happened. It means you choose peace over pain. You let go of the past so you can move forward with a light heart. You deserve peace more than you deserve revenge. Forgive, not for them, but for yourself. As you grow, your goals will also change. What you wanted 5 years ago may not be what you want today, and that's okay. Growth means change. Don't be afraid to dream new dreams. Don't be afraid to start again. You are not the same person you were before. Every experience, every lesson, every mistake has shaped you into someone wiser and stronger. You have the right to build a new version of yourself anytime you want. One of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself is to create a daily routine. Wake up at a fixed time, meditate, or pray. Read something positive, plan your day, and take care of your body. When your day has structure, your mind feels peaceful. You know what to do, and you feel in control. A strong routine creates a strong life. But remember to keep balance. Don't only focus on work. Take time to rest. Talk to your loved ones. Watch the sunset. Listen to music. Go for a walk. Spend time in nature. Balance keeps you happy, healthy, and focused. Without balance, success feels empty. Sometimes you may feel like giving up. You may feel like your efforts are not working, but those moments are the most important. When it gets hard, that's when you are growing. Growth is uncomfortable. It pushes you, but it also transforms you. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are proud. Keep going even when progress feels invisible, because one day everything will make sense. Every small effort will come together, and you'll realize how far you have come. Be proud of your journey. You are learning, growing, changing. You are becoming more aware, more kind, more confident. That's what life is about. There is no final version of you. There is only growth. Every day, a new version is born. Another secret to self-growth is gratitude for challenges. Yes, gratitude even for hard times, because challenges make you strong. Without them, you wouldn't learn patience or courage. Think about a diamond. It becomes beautiful only after great pressure. You are the same. Your struggles are shaping you into something strong and beautiful. Let's talk about mindset one more time. The best version of you thinks in possibilities, not problems. When something goes wrong, ask, what can I learn from this? When something feels impossible, ask, how can I make it possible? That's how winners think. That's how confident people think. Your life becomes what your mind believes. You also need to stop waiting for permission to live your dreams. No one is going to come and tell you, now you can do it. You have to give yourself permission. Start the business. Learn the language. Write the book. Travel. Speak your truth. Live your life the way you want. You only get one life, so make it meaningful. Confidence grows when you do difficult things. Every time you face fear, you become stronger. Every time you try something new, you grow. So don't stay in your comfort zone. Try new experiences, meet new people, explore new ideas. The best version of you lives outside fear. You can do anything you decide to do. The only limit is your own belief. You must also learn to control your environment. Keep your space clean. A messy space creates a messy mind. Organize your room, your desk, your clothes. When your surroundings are peaceful, your thoughts become peaceful too. Small things like this create big changes in how you feel and think. Keep your heart kind. Even when the world feels cold, stay gentle. The world needs more people who care, who smile, who help others. The best version of you is not the richest or most famous. It's the one who makes life better for others. You become truly great when your heart is full of love, not ego. Let's return to self-talk for a moment. The words you say to yourself every day become your truth. If you say, I can't do this, your mind believes it. But if you say, I can try, your mind finds a way. So change your inner language. Replace doubt with belief, fear with hope, and negativity with gratitude. Speak to yourself kindly. You are listening. Never stop dreaming. Dreams give life meaning. Dreams are your personal map to the future. Even if your dream is small, protect it. Work for it. Believe in it. People may laugh, but that's okay. Great dreamers were always laughed at first, but they believed when no one else did. That belief made them legends. And finally, always remember to stay humble. No matter how successful or wise you become, never forget where you started. Be thankful to everyone who helped you, even in small ways. Humility makes you more human, more beautiful, and more loved. The best version of you is confident but never arrogant. So, my friend, the journey to becoming your best self never ends. Every sunrise is a new chance. Every day is a new chapter. Keep growing, keep believing, and keep shining. You are already on the right path. You are already becoming someone amazing. The world needs your light, your kindness, your courage, your story. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep speaking good English with confidence. You are not just learning a language, you are building a better you. Remember, growth starts with one decision, the decision to try. So keep trying, keep learning, and never stop becoming your best version. And if this message inspired you today, take a deep breath, smile, and promise yourself, I will keep growing. I will not give up. I will become the best version of myself. Thank you for being part of English Polar. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can receive our next inspiring video. Keep improving, keep shining, and always believe in yourself, because you are already on your way to greatness.